Hey, what's up, fam? It's on a Sunday night, and I'm just sitting here checking out some of the latest gaming news. And I stumbled across an article from The Gamer, and it said lack of interest in the PS5 Pro is forcing scalpers to sell them for a loss. Now, I'll put a link to this article down below, but it had a couple of interesting key takeaways. And it said scalpers have already started to admit defeat when it comes to trying to sell the PS5 Pro for an inflated price. And then it stated that the new console launched this week but is still readily available at most major retailers. And it says that that has led to scalpers selling the Pro for a loss on eBay and other retail sites. Now, I read through the article and I looked at a couple of different Reddit posts just to see kind of what people were saying about all of this. And it kind of goes back into my video that I made, I believe, just yesterday, which was, basically on why I didn't buy a PS5 Pro, even though I have the money. So, this is kind of telling you that obviously there was a lot of other people that agreed with me that that was a lot of money and that they didn't feel that the value that they were getting from that PS5 Pro warranted the price. Now, one thing I never did mention in that video yesterday, which would have made a lot more sense, probably would have been for me to have told you that for that $800, if you invested that in an OLED television, oh wow, you got your upgrade just right there, coming from, the other like LCD models. An OLED television, absolutely, that's a wise investment of $800. Now, anyway, going back to this story, it doesn't really surprise me that, people aren't buying this console and that, yeah, it's available pretty much everywhere. Even on PlayStation Direct, it was available. So there wasn't this crazy rush of people to buy it, regardless of what you might see or what you might think that other people is saying. But all of those scalpers now have purchased these PS5 Pros thinking that everybody was just going to go ahead and shell out the money. So now they're stuck with these things and they're not even making back what they spent on them, especially because they're not even getting that price off of eBay. Now, I did look at myself at some sold listings, not completed, but the completely sold. And yeah, the 25th anniversary one, the PS5 Pro with the 25th anniversary, that one was going for a little bit more, but no, they're readily available. You can purchase them now. So, anyway, I guess this is a big win for, most consumers out there because, traditionally, scalpers were always able to make us pay, more for something than what it's actually valued. But this time, I guess the regular consumer won because all of the scalpers are now stuck with these PS5 Pros and they're, selling them for a loss. Anyway, the article will be in the description below. Anyway, I hope you kind of like these sort of chats. They're kind of fun for me to do. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.